Okay, so this should work now. Sorry about that. Um, I was trying to render a video while I was doing this, and I think that that was just making my computer freak out, so I had to pause the video, and we should be okay now. I ain't dead, bro. I ain't dead. Yeah, no, so we should be good now. Awesome. Glad you guys are here. Sorry about the little mix-up before. Glad that we're back. Alright, here we are. How is everybody doing? First of all, PhD McStuffer is like, why do I feel so bad? What's wrong with me? It's literally the first thing I see when I start this stream. Like, I hope that you're okay. But I don't know, man. Yeah, no. I've had quite the week, so we'll get into that. But I feel good to be here, and I feel really bad that I didn't upload this week. It's been crazy. So, I'm really glad to be here with you guys. Excuse a little background noise while I move my computer closer to me. Alright. Hi, everybody. See, now it's messing up again. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you guys will stick with me. I really don't know how to fix it. I'm not very keen on how to fix the things. Can you really hear the crickets? That's wild. I mean, cool. The crickets are outside chilling. That's crazy you can hear them. I hope it's not annoying. I hope it's ambient, or I don't know. But yeah, we're here. We're living life. That's crazy. I mean, I'm sorry you can hear them if you don't like the crickets, but I cannot do anything about it. That's crazy, because if I close the window, it's gonna get just real hot in here. Thank you, Mike. Hello. So yeah, we are here, basically. Hi, Insane Caveman. Yeah, noisy as always. Yeah, background noise is just not my friend. I can't. One day I'll get it right, get it tight, but right now it's just, we're working with what we've got going. Cool. I'm glad that they're not bothering you. It's like, hey, free background music. Jesus the Dark Lord asks, how old are you? I want you to guess how old I am. Yeah, we have Swamp in the house. Yeah, my signature is just being noisy as hell. I'm not going to do a story. Actually, I will probably kind of tell you why I'm a little bit afraid to read a story. There's been just a bunch of stuff going on with YouTube, and I don't want to get myself in trouble, so we might not be reading any stories. And I do have stories people have sent me, but I want to actually use them for videos, so I don't want to read them here. 23, 24, 25? Nope. You're all wrong. Bye, Wolfie. Bye, Master Torch. Glad that you stopped by. Swamp is right. I am 69 years old. And I am also a vampire. Yes, that seems like all of that's accurate. Al Simmons is the closest, I will say. Gabe is close, but not quite. Yeah, the crickets are an accident. They're just living their lives right outside my window. I can't believe you guys can hear them. That's wild. I'm not even using my... 32 is a bit too high. Don't push it. 25 is a bit too low. 27 is too low. Are you? I'm not evil. I'm a nice person. 29's too high. Yes, 28. Mike got it. I am 28 years old. 28. Insane Caveman asks, I don't know if I ever asked this, but will you do any Christmas or Valentine's Day stories? Yes, of course. And I actually have some already if you want to check those out. I think I have a holiday playlist. I hope I do. I'm gonna say I do, and you can go find the holiday playlist, and you can you can watch all my holiday videos. I do usually try to do holiday videos. I'm glad that you guys are liking the crickets, because I can't really help that, but I'm glad that you're digging it. And sorry if you hear any like shuffling noises. I have a lap desk, you know those like little tables with the pillow underneath them, and you put the laptop on it. I hope I'm explaining that well. Yeah, I have one of those, so if I move too much, you might be able to hear shuffling of some sort, but I'm trying not to move. Yeah, evil people are welcome here as long as you're respectfully evil and you don't hurt anybody. I'm cool with that. So, listen to, I'm just going to talk about my website really quick, because a lot of people are asking about stories. And my website, yeah, my website has a lot to do with that. So YouTube, there's been a lot of stuff going on in YouTube, and I'm not going to try to really explain it to you because I don't really know. But a lot of people have been getting hit with copyright strikes, duplication, getting demonetized for various reasons over various channels. Some of them have been horror channels. So I can't explain to you what duplication is because, frankly, nobody knows what that is. But one of the theories is that potentially some authors are not quite digging that you're, using the stories, or just like it's a very muddy area. So I created this very simple website that you can see popping up on your screen. Screen. And what it is you can go there and you can submit a story. You can sign up for the website if you want. It's completely free. And you can submit a story to me through there. And the way that works is there's a little form that you fill out in order to submit the story. Let me just pull up the website really quickly so that I can fully describe to you what the form has. And it does, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's painless. It's not going to hurt you. It's just a little bit of a formal way for you guys to, as authors, anyone who is an author, to submit a story to me. Actually, Master Torch, who was just here a minute ago, said he was going to bed, but if he's still here, shouting you out, bro. He just sent me a story to my website. He was the first person to do so, and I posted it right on the front page. So what happens, I'm not, just a heads up, I'm not looking at the chat right now, I'm looking at my website page. So what happens is you go on my website, it's very simple, you'll see the home page, you scroll down a little bit, you go to submit a story. And when you click on submit a story, a few rules about submitting will pop up. It'll tell you what you should, and I'll read them to you, why not? It's just make sure that you read everything carefully. It says check your spelling and grammar, and make sure that you separate your story into paragraphs, not a wall of text, or I just cannot accept it. It's just too hard to try and separate what you're trying to tell me. And if you wish to not have your name, you wish to remain anonymous, please let me know when you're submitting it. Include it somewhere. You can also email me and let me know you've submitted and that you want to remain anonymous, or put that as your name. And I would like you guys, if you can, it's not required, of course I understand that everyone has whatever they got to do, but if you can submit stories to me on here or on my subreddit, wherever you're comfortable, that are exclusive for my channel, like you haven't sent them to anybody else, that would be really incredibly helpful right now. So if that's something you can do, that would be absolutely wonderful. If that's not something you can do, that's okay too, but it really helps a bunch if you can. And stories over 3 minutes reading time and under 1 hour reading time will most likely get picked to be read first. As I've mentioned before, I'm very busy, I'm all over the place, I don't have much time to record, so the stuff that's a little bit easier to read will definitely be picked over something that's incredibly long or really short and I can't really make a video out of it. And when you submit your stories to my website here, they will automatically appear on the front page. Once I review them, they will automatically appear on the front page, and you do not need to keep asking me if your story has been submitted. You could just check back and there it is. If it wasn't accepted, it won't be there. So I can't get back to everybody, unfortunately, about yes or no if their story was submitted. So those are just some of the rules that you can read here on the submit a story page. And then, especially if you're a serious author, there's just a little disclaimer before you start filling out the form about how your story is going to get used. And it just completely puts everything out in the open, describes to you what I will be doing with your story, and just to make sure that you're okay with that, you know? Just very transparent. And if you read that and you feel like you're not okay submitting a story, you don't want me to use it on the internet, you don't want me to read it, you don't want me to put pictures to it, you know, all the usual stuff I do when somebody submits a story, then that's okay. You don't have to submit. You've read that and you know where we're at. If you read everything and you're okay with it, you can continue on down to submitting the story. So all you have to do once you're done there is you type in your name. If you want to be anonymous, please type in anonymous. Your email address, or an email address. It doesn't really have to be yours. Just, you know, put that. You put the title of your story. You put some tags for your story if you would like to. Then there's an anti-spam question to make sure you're not a robot. It's what is 1 + 1? You put 2. And then below that, you will select a category, true or fiction, and then you will copy and paste your story into the content box. You will click submit post, and then you'll scroll down again to make sure that everything went okay. It should say your post has been submitted or something like that, and you're good to go. So it's just a very formal and official way for you to submit stories to me, for us to both, as you know, a creator and an author, for us to both understand each other and make sure that everything's okay with you guys, because I want everyone to be happy. I want you guys to understand what is actually goes into, you know, what using your stories and everything like that, because I love reading you guys's I love reading stories from you guys. I love when you guys submit stories to me. I know it's a little slow on the turnover of me getting to stories, but I do read them, and I do have, you know, them in a list of things that I'm going to read. So I absolutely love when you guys do that. So that's kind of, oh, thank you, Swamp. I'm sorry. Thank you. Let me read what your super chat said. Let me go back. Oh my gosh, people are super chatting me. Hello. Swamp says, my day one spooky story brother. Much love from the Swamp brother. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, me and Swamp started together. He's clearly killing it. So yeah, since day one, he's definitely awesome. I can't say enough good things. Also incredibly helpful. Has helped me. Like, I would not be where I am if it wasn't for him, to be honest with you guys. And thank you, PhD McStuffer. He says it's nice to hear something other than silence. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that, you guys. So yeah. I'm trying to get to some of the questions I missed here because I was talking and I was looking at another page and I wasn't looking at this. Insane Caveman asks, can we just tweet to you about submitting a story? If you want to submit like an actual full story that you've written, I would like you to do it. There's a few options. You know, you don't have to do it on my website. It is new. It is the best way that I would like you to do it, but you don't have to do it there. There's a few ways that you can do it. You can email me a story. You can put it on my subreddit, which is also popping up, should be popping up on the screen in this rotation of images you're seeing here. Or you can go on my website, like I said. So those are the 3 options for submitting a story. If you would like to, if you would like to just talk to me about submitting a story, you can by all means tweet at me, and then we can work out where you can DM me and we can discuss it. But if you're going to actually formally submit it, sorry, let me get water. I'm like choking on air. If you'd like to formally submit it, I would really prefer that you did it on one of those places. It just makes everything a lot easier for me, and it helps protect, actually helps protect you as an author, so that would be really beneficial. Let's see. Hi, Black-Eyed Kid. I didn't say hi to you. Let's see. Hi, Tater. Alright. Someone asked me if I like Slipknot, and I do. I love Slipknot. I enjoy. All right, I think I got mostly everybody. If I missed you, just type it again. But yeah, basically that's what the website is, and it's real simple and easy to use. It's nothing crazy, nothing complicated. So I would really, really love if you guys could submit stories there. It would mean so much to me. And, you know, if you know somebody that listens to me and they're not here, just let them know about it. Of course, as usual, I will be saving this stream, so no worries if someone's missing it. Jesus the Dark Lord asks, are you tall or short? I guess I'm normal height. I'm 5'5". Hello, Carlton, and hello from Indianapolis, Indiana. What's up, Carlton? Too Fast for Coolness 2.0 asks, where's my supersuit? Hey, I'm sorry if you misplaced that, but I don't know where it is. Thank you, Tater. Tater said, hope all is well, and congratulations on the website. I'm actually having a pretty rough week, so I can't say that all is completely well. But, you know, we're alive still, so that's, I guess, all we can ask for. So fun. I just had, like, a really rough week at work. Like, they're making some changes and stuff, so that was, like, a little difficult. We're gonna have to, you know, make some changes there, but you know, I can't really talk about that, but we're gonna work through it. And so today, fun story, somebody attacked my car. My brand new, so most of you know I just got a brand new car. It's barely 5 months old. My car is brand new. And somebody literally attacked my car in the parking lot. I was inside somewhere, came outside, and there was 2 huge dents in my car. And, like, hello? So, and it was weird because there was no, usually if somebody, it's a blue Hyundai Elantra. If somebody, usually if, like, they hit your car in a parking lot, there's usually skid marks or something from, or paint transfer or whatever. But this was really weird because there was just one huge dent all the way in the front of my car and one huge dent all the way in the back of my car, both on the driver's side. So if somebody was trying to park, they were, like, either doing a real bad job, or somebody decided to, the police think that somebody just, like, decided to come up and just, like, kick my car or hit it with something, like a bat, and they think it was on purpose. And this happened, like, while I was, you know, I wasn't, like, near my house or anything. I was in a completely different town, so I don't know, like, who would have done that to me. So now I'm stuck with, there was no cameras, there was nothing like that. So now I'm stuck with, like, footing the bill to fix it. I'll still go through my insurance, but, like, my deductibles for insurance are still a lot of money. So I'm stuck with footing the bill for that, and it's, like, on top of everything else that was going on this week, it was just, like, you know, the icing on the cake. Like, thanks so much, person who kicked my car on purpose for whatever reason. Yeah. So I am really pissed. I'm like, so much bad stuff has happened this week. I literally don't have any more feelings to feel. I'm just numb at this point. that wasn't even, I don't even know. I just don't feel anything anymore. I'm just rolling with the punches. Then moved to Texas. Boy, I'm about to. Honestly. Cheaper. But I miss fall. Like, can you answer me, Cody? Do the leaves change in Texas? Like, do you get fall? Because I need to move somewhere where there's fall. I can't do that. But no, yeah, I'm pretty pissed about that. So I just, like, I need to come on here. I didn't upload a video this week. I feel horrible about that. Because I've been dealing with some other stuff. And I just need to come on here and talk to you guys. Because it's been too long, honestly. Good night, Carlton. Thanks for stopping by. I don't Canada. See, moving to Canada, that would require a lot. Because I'd have to get a visa. It's in a whole nother country. That would be crazy. I hear y'all Canadians are nice. They do change. Do they change in Austin? I really liked Austin. I just went to Texas, if you guys don't know. Actually, my second vlog about that, I'm going to try and get it up late tonight. videos usually don't do well for me on Saturdays, so I'm just gonna upload it even if it's really late. But I just went to Texas, and I went to Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Austin. And I did that. And I have a second channel that you can watch those vlogs on. See, I don't mind if it doesn't get like cold. I just want to have the leaves change and have a comfortable temperature. I know I was just there, it was really, really, really hot. And I love being hot, but it was a bit much, but I'm sure you get used to it if you're there for a while. Hi, Mr. Black's audio animation. Is that Mr. Black Pasta? Did you change your name? I'm confused. I lived in New York. I live in New York. It's very expensive. Maryland. Yeah, my friend just moved to Maryland. I don't know. I gotta think about what I want. But yeah, San Antonio was pretty cool. I don't know if I want to live in San Antonio. I didn't really see enough of it to make that decision. But yeah. I can link, if you give me a second. Actually, no, I can't link my new video. I can. If I search myself. Hold on. I'll link my most recent Texas vlog for you guys if you're interested in watching it. And you can also check out my second. I have other videos on that channel. I don't upload there very much. I'm really trying harder to upload there. So there's going to be at least 4 videos coming up. There'll be one tonight, late tonight. And then there'll be probably one Monday and another day next week. So let me just get that Texas video up for you guys, and I can you guys can watch that if you're interested. So there you go. Yeah, no, I really like Texas. Yeah, I live in New York, and the leaves change here, and we get seasons and all that good stuff. I like it. I don't really know where I'd want to. I mean, obviously here is really expensive and it's very hard to live here, so I might have to think about it soon. But I don't know where else I'd want to go. I have to figure it out. Hi, being scared. What's up? He's spilling the tea about swamp. I mean, Blue Phoenix said Maryland costs a lot. Well, in New York, like, I always say this, for like a 2-bedroom, a studio apartment, which you don't get a bedroom, it's just a room. It's like $1,200, and sometimes you don't get a kitchen. I'm gonna tell you. Everyone's like spilling tea on each other. I love it. I said I love it just as I read being scared's comment. I love it. Hello, Brian. Swamp says, remember when that was your main channel? Oh, the times. So fun fact, now what I call my second channel. It's funny because on my end screen it still says it's my main channel, and I haven't been able to get a new end screen, but I started my YouTube endeavor with what is now my second channel, and when I started here I had I guess in the 900s or so on my second channel, and obviously I had nothing on here, and I quickly surpassed my own self with this channel. Yeah, I only have 12, now I have 1,200 subscribers on my second channel, and this channel just blew up, not like blew up crazy, but just quickly surpassed my original channel. And then I started focusing a lot of my energy here, so I don't upload over there as much. It's really hard to, I really only have one day a week to kind of get everything together, so it's kind of hard to do both sometimes. And I'm sorry, Al Simmons, did I miss something? Just type it again. I'm sorry if I missed something. And yeah, Gordon says my whole house that I pay a mortgage on is $600. Yeah, New York is insane. The apartments are so expensive. You're getting close to, if you want like a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, you're easily going over $2,000. unless the apartment is like a complete shithole. Yeah. If you want a 2-bedroom that's like complete crap, you can pay maybe $1,800 for it. It's really hard. My garbage costs $3. What are your plans? Insane Caveman said, what are your plans for October? I don't have any. Guys, I need Halloween stories. Please, 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 please. If you guys have Halloween stories, if you know someone that has Halloween stories, please send them to me. Please send them to my anywhere, website, Reddit, email. I need them. Let's see. Alison says Kansas is cheap, and also Phoenix, Arizona. I need to be somewhere with water, like an ocean. I grew up right by the ocean, so I don't, or like a lake or something, I don't know. So I don't think Kansas is for me, because Kansas is landlocked. Yes, please, if you guys have Halloween stories. See, Florida, everybody moves to Florida. Everyone from here, where I'm from, moves to Florida, and I don't want to see those people. I don't know, Al. Tell me. Tell me more. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's all in the future. I don't know if I'm going anywhere immediately. Yeah, when I was in Texas, I went to Galveston, and that was by the water. It was real nice. I don't know if Galveston's... It's weird because I couldn't tell if Galveston is a nice place to live. It was weird. I don't know. The dog he's doing great. He's fine. Yeah, he's doing good. Vancouver. I've seen pictures, Mike. It's beautiful in Vancouver. Yeah. Ooh, masonry work in a gated community. You probably see some nice houses. I love looking at houses. I've said this before. I just love houses. I love looking at them. I love looking inside of them. I love being creepy, and when you can see in people's windows at night. Galveston is scary. See, I got like a sketch vibe, you know? As beautiful as it was, I was like, I can't tell if this place is like ghetto-ish or nice. I couldn't tell. Hey, Clarissa, what's up? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just having a hard time. But we'll push through, you know? We always do. Things have a way of working themselves out. I don't know. I'm not really affording my car right now because somebody kicked it or whatever they did to it. I don't know. And that's kind of scary to think that if someone did it to me personally on purpose. Oh, a fun fact about that car story that I didn't include is that there was this weird, and I'm like totally sorry if you know, are religious or anything like that, but there was this like, there's religious people and then there's the kind of like weird religious people. So there was this weird pamphlet on my car when I came out, and I took a picture of it because the police and security wound up taking it from me, but I took a picture of it. So I'm going to read what it says. It was like one of those weird kind of cult sort of things. So it says, Season's Greetings. Merry Christmas, Noel, and has question marks next to it. And it says, Christmas is a beautiful, wonderful season. First of all, it's not even close to Christmas. Why are you putting this in my car door? And it says, but are you sure that you can celebrate Christmas? Christmas is used by millions of believers to express their faith and thanks to God for Jesus' birth and a feast of joyful celebration. Perhaps as a faithful Christians, you are ready to jump into the season's blessings too. But are you sure you satisfy God's requirements that qualify you or anybody else to celebrate Christmas? Shouldn't it rather be a good opportunity for your spiritual reflection before God? It is to know that we celebrate important enough to take... Is it to know what we celebrate important enough to take it serious? Oh, yes. Because instead of celebrating hope and joy and happiness that Jesus brought into the world, it's like really weird, and says you could be celebrating. And then the inside had a bunch of weird... It's like, are you clean enough to celebrate Christmas or some weird stuff. And then the inside had a bunch of stuff. I didn't take a picture of the inside, but the inside had a bunch of weird stuff in it. And it was just super weird and super creepy. And that was in the door of my car. And I asked the police officer, I was like, do you think that the people that put this in the door of my car could have kicked my car because they thought I was like unclean and can't celebrate Christmas or something like that? And he couldn't, there wasn't enough evidence because other people had it in their car doors too. Whoever this is obviously went around the parking lot sticking them in the car doors, and nobody else's car had damage. So he's like, I can't conclude that whoever put this in your car door kicked your car or whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know what that was. It was super weird. Tater says, I found a Satanist pamphlet in my local gas station bathroom. That's creepy. I was in an arranged engagement I knew nothing about. Really? What? Blue Phoenix. Yeah, it is super weird. I don't want to mess with that. And I don't know. That was the only thing that was on my car when I came out, and I can only assume that maybe the person that put it there kicked my car and put dents in it. But yeah, the police, and I called mall security too to see if there was any cameras in that parking lot, and of course there weren't. But I was like, do you guys have cameras? And they were even like, that looks like someone kicked your car, straight up. It doesn't look like someone, scraped it while they were trying to park or anything. It straight up looks like it was on purpose. And they even put in their report that it was vandalism and stuff like that, so I don't know. Now I have to, but it just sucks because now I have to go through my insurance with my own money to get it fixed when it's something that wasn't even, it was completely out of my control. It wasn't even my fault. Which is, the system is flawed. The system is flawed. But, yeah, where are you at? Canada. I just hear everyone's real nice in Canada, and it's really safe and wonderful. But, that kind of stuff happens here. Stuff like that happens a lot. Actually, with my old car, back when I was in college, someone keyed my car, completely keyed the whole side of my car while it was in my driveway. I really have no luck, as it seems. Oh, I'm glad you got out of it too. That sounds wild. Blue Phoenix, it sounds wild. Hi, Allie K, what's up? Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I'm just not even I'm not even feeling any feelings anymore. I'm just pissed. I have to figure out how I'm gonna. So I'm especially pissed because I barely had the car, 5 months, and it's a brand new car. It's brand new, and it already has to go into the shop to get completely fixed. Are you kidding me? So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. But anyway, that's why I'm here talking to you guys. You guys make me feel better. Yeah, free healthcare in Canada. Okay, fun story. One of my friends today, here in America, was having severe pain, and of course in America we don't have free healthcare, so she can't afford health insurance because it costs like $400 a freaking month, and she just had to go to the emergency room because she doesn't have health insurance, and she now she's gonna be stuck with a bill, like a crazy bill. And she was even considering, like, I'm just gonna wait it out. And you can't do that, it's your health, a couple $1,000s versus dying. But, so she's in the hospital, she's gonna be stuck with a bill because she can't afford healthcare, she can't afford the bill either. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no, our hospital bills are crazy. And even sometimes the insurance doesn't cover all of it. So it only helps, it only helps a little bit. So you'll still have to pay something out of pocket sometimes. And the cost for health insurance is astronomical, especially if you have a family. So it's crazy. Some people paying easily over $300 a month. or $300 a paycheck in some cases. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Blue Phoenix, that your daughter is in that situation. It's it's sad. It's very sad. State of America is very sad. Did I say hello to you, Brian? How are you doing? I'm catching you here in the chat. So I don't know. That's really all. I've covered everything that I definitely wanted to talk about today. But also, just really want to encourage you guys to submit stories through my website, especially, I mean, I know a lot of you are real cool, and you let me read your stories, and I truly appreciate that with all my heart. But if you want to know just a little bit more about what's going on, and you just want to have like a kind of agreement between us, I would, please use the website. And of course, I want content on my website, so please, I would like to post your story there. It'd be absolutely wonderful. And, it'd be a nice little community for us. On the website, there's also a bunch of links to, my merch, everything that you need to know. So, I'm very, very excited. And, it's just simple, easy to use. Yeah, Tater says, yeah, exactly, Tater. Tater said, dude, I'd rather bleed out driving myself to the hospital than to call an ambulance. It's $1,000 for an ambulance right here. It is. And you know what's funny? A lot of people now are calling like Uber and Lyft, like the ride services, to take them to hospitals if they're not in dire need of something. Because number one, Uber and Lyft are cheaper than taxis in most cases. They get there, and Uber and Lyft will show up at your house quicker than an ambulance, and it's only going to cost you, maybe $30 instead of $1,000, or depending on how far away you are. Like $8 to $30. But you call an ambulance, and it's like automatically, you step foot in that ambulance, automatically you have $1,000 bill. And honestly, here in America, unless you feel like you need the assistance of an EMT, like figure out another way, man. Will you do hunting stories? I try my best. I have to, it's all, so what goes on behind the scenes of getting stories? A lot of people ask me, will I do these X type, whatever type of stories? I have to find the stories on the internet, and then I have to get in contact with the author that wrote the story and ask them if it's cool that I read their story, explain everything to them what I do, narrating whatever, and explain it. And then if they say yes, then I can narrate their story. Or someone has to submit a hunting story to me. Then I can do hunting stories. That's the way that works. So it's like, I would love every story that is requested to me and everything that you guys want. I would absolutely love to read those stories. I want to do all of that. But it's just a whole process of trying to find them. It's not, I can't just be like, oh, here's some hunting stories. I need to, do all the right things to acquire the story and find them. FT Legend asks, are all your stories real? No, not all of my stories are real. If the stories are real, it will always say true in the title, so that you'll know. If it doesn't say true in the title, I either am not sure if the stories are real or they are completely fiction. Al Simmons, I'm doing you dirty, man. I'm so sorry. Type your question again and I'll answer it with a shout out. I'm sorry I keep doing you dirty. That's like twice now. I feel bad. I'm not, trust me, I'm not trying. I'm not trying. The evil satire says, this is the first time I saw your real face and you are super beautiful. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Again, if you guys are interested in seeing my real face, I do have a second channel. I do have Instagram, so you can check those out. They're all linked in the description. Yeah, I mean, the chat's not going that quickly, but there is a lot of words, and sometimes I miss things, and I really want to get, I try to be fair to everybody. So I'm really sorry, Al. I'll try to be more attentive to you. I just, for some reason, I keep short ending you. I really don't mean to. Yes, I have a second channel. I linked it. I'll just link my most recent video and you can just check it out. No, America's fine. Like, I know that we have a lot of privileges and freedoms that a lot of other people don't have, but we are a very capitalist, money hungry country, so a lot of things are just run by money, and people, it all just revolves around money. So you can't even, like I was saying, you can't even go to the doctor without it being money and having to do with money, and they won't do things unless you pay them money, and it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Thank you, Brian. And if you want, Brian, you could submit it to my new website. I'd really appreciate that. Super easy to do. I'd absolutely love it if you put it on my website. If you don't want to, that's also fine. There's the other ways that you can submit, but I would love it. And especially since I just went to Texas, that would be absolutely amazing. So, can't wait. And if you don't see your story posted on the main page of the website right away, it's because I do have to go through and just make sure everything's good, and then I can approve it and put it on the main page. And I can only do that from my computer. So primarily a lot of the stuff you see me doing and typing and even thumbnails and everything that I'm making, I do most of it on my phone. So to actually have to come home and sit at the computer and make sure I'm doing something, it just might take a little bit longer. But do not worry, I'm going to be checking as much as I can to make sure that your stories make it to the main page. And I believe that you can, if for some reason I get an influx of stories and you don't see your story right at the top, you can, there's a search bar and there's a recent posts tab where you can find everything. So don't worry, I tried to make it as easy as possible. And of course, if you guys have any suggestions on how to make it better, so I'm running this off of a free website. So I'm not paying anything for this. I'm just going to stop for a second. Thank you, Jesus the Dark Lord, for being in love with me. Thank you. I know of Rainbot. I've spoken to her very minimally a few times, but I can't say I know her very personally, but she's cool. She's great at what she does. Can't say any bad things. Mike says, thanks again for all the work you put into this, despite YouTube being rather terrible these past years. Yes. Al Simmons asked, do you think you will ever narrate a Stephen King novel? I don't think I can, legally. I don't think Stephen King falls under fair use. He's not. His stories aren't old enough, so I unfortunately don't think I'm allowed to do that. Brian says, I'm from Texas, but I'm not a redneck. Hey, I went to Texas and I really didn't get that vibe. Of course, I was in a bunch of, cities. I don't know if, I wasn't out in, the countryside, but I didn't get that vibe from a lot of people. I forgot what I was saying before. Someone remind me? I forgot about what I was saying, because I stopped to answer you guys. Now my brain is just somewhere else. I'm so sorry. I guess that's the end of that conversation. But yeah, website submitting. Love it. And Jesus the Dark Lord asks, what about Mr. Nightmare? I don't know Mr. Nightmare personally at all. I've never spoken to him. Big fan, but never have had any contact with him. Yeah, public domain is a big thing. Yeah, YouTube's been going through too fast for coolness. I see you. Yeah, YouTube's been just crazy with that kind of stuff. So that's why I could tell you, Jesus the Dark Lord, anybody that has way over 500,000 subscribers, I probably don't know them personally. I think the biggest YouTubers I've spoken to on a few occasions, I can't say we're best buds, but that I've actually had conversations with on a few occasions, Swamp and I talk all the time. I've talked with Darkness Prevails. I've talked with Unit 522. I've talked with Let's Read, to name a few. Have you heard of this thing called Ash Vlogs? It's quite creepy. No, I just saw, Mike said that. And no, I haven't. I'm gonna watch that video on it, though. I think Rainbot just did a video. Anthony P says, love your stories. Thank you, Anthony. Of course, Jesus the Dark Lord. Of course I know you. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, that I can't read Stephen King stuff, Al. I'd love to. I think Edgar Allan Poe and that kind of stuff is fair game. I would just have to make sure I do proper research to make sure that that's okay. And maybe I can do some of that in the future. But I don't know. I feel like Edgar Allan Poe's been done to death. I'd have to do something of his that not many people have done. I have spoken with Nightmare Expo, actually, and I was featured in one of his videos, which I really appreciate. I was featured in 2 of his videos, actually. One of the videos I was featured in was the, oh gosh, what was it called? Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Give me a second. I don't know why it's eluding me right now. Give me a second. Sorry. It's on my... Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Because I was in one of his videos, and I do want to show that to you guys. So while I'm looking that up, actually, one of the videos that I was featured in of his, the one that I'm currently talking about that I just cannot remember the name of for the life of me. Oh, please don't start playing. We can't have this. Let's see. Did I not add it to my playlist? What? Ah! Why can't I find it? Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Unless he, deleted it. He might have deleted it. Oh, okay. I found it.
With the Wix Logo Maker, you can create a professional logo for your brand. Go to wix.com logo.
I'm a mess, everybody. Okay. I was in this video. There you go. I was in that video. Did something just play? I'm really sorry. Anyway, that's the video that I was in. Yeah, sorry if something just played because I was trying to find the video and I think I couldn't control the clicking, so sorry about that. Anyway, that's the video I was in of Nightmare Expos. I played Stephanie Quills, and I got a lot of hate for it. I got a lot of hate, I'm going to tell you guys. Everyone in the comments was not very nice to me. However, Graveyard Girl, if you know who Graveyard Girl is, actually personally tweeted at me and Nightmare Expo saying that we both did a great job, and I literally, it was the best day of my life. I look up to her so much. She's a great YouTuber. She's the reason why I do this. I wouldn't have known about any of this if it wasn't for one of the videos that she did. So I really appreciated that. But yeah, no. Haters are gonna hate Sir Boogeyman. I saw something interesting that I wanted to read. Creepy Ghost Story says all the public works would fall under YouTube's duplication policy, so Edgar Allan Poe and Lovecraft wouldn't be able to be done. See, yeah, see, it's all stuff like that that's been going on. Even though technically, I think that their work can be read because it's so old, it falls under some sort of weird copyright loophole thing. YouTube has been getting really, really crazy with their stuff, so that's kind of why I made the website. Like I explained a little bit earlier, there's this thing called duplication. People really kind of aren't sure exactly what it is, but one of the theories is using stories from the internet, using stories from stuff like that. Actually, Mike, Creepy Ghost Stories just said that it wouldn't work. H.P. Lovecraft wouldn't work either. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that. So us as narrators and even any other content creator, you just have to make sure that you protect yourself. There's still a bunch of other stuff that I need to do behind the scenes on my channel to make sure that everything is just as good as it can be. And of course, even if I do that, something could still happen, you know? And I'm just trying to do my best, and that's why I created this website, because what I didn't explain before, so this website is my own thing, and it has an agreement on it that you guys just signed, that we're in mutual agreement to use each other, you know, to help each other out. With you send me the work and I do the work, and we're all in a mutual agreement that this is the way things go. If you submit it to my subreddit, while my subreddit is mine, like it's my subreddit, it's still on Reddit, so there's a bit of a gray area there where, you know, it might not hold up if things came down to it needing to be like, oh, this is mine, they intentionally submitted it to me, you know, it just might not, it's not as legit. Emails too are not as legit, even though you personally sent it to me. It's still, I guess, you know, I could email you back and forth and have you say that you agree that to everything, but you know, it's just easier if it's just in one place at one time. And so that's what the website is for. So of course, in order of submission, I would like you to do website, subreddit, email. You know, I prefer website first, subreddit, then email, if you guys can. Al Simmons says, what turned your interest to the darker things? I've always been interested in darker stuff ever since I was a little kid. I was always obsessed with supervillains when I was a little kid. I loved the Joker growing up. I still love the Joker. It was one of my favorite, you know, I loved any movie I watched, any Disney movie I watched. I immediately gravitated towards the villain. I loved like Scar from The Lion King, Jafar from Aladdin. I was obsessed. I was obsessed with Beetlejuice, the cartoon, if any of you remember that. And the movie too, of course, but the cartoon. And yeah, no, I've just always been into it. But yeah, that's it. So, yeah. If I did read any of Edgar Allan Poe's stuff or anything like that, it definitely would have to be an unmonetized video, which I don't mind doing. But, you know, I just would have to make sure that I protect myself. Brian says, I can picture you being a badass frontwoman of an alternative or hard rock band. You have the voice for it. Thank you. Unfortunately, I actually cannot sing. I cannot sing for the life of me at all. Literally cannot. Which is funny, because I mean, I never really personally considered that I had a nice voice until I started doing this and people were actually telling me that I had a nice voice. I didn't start doing this because I had a nice voice. I started doing this because I wanted to tell stories, and people told me I was good at reading and, you know, stuff like that. And so I didn't even think that I had a nice voice. Yeah, so I can't sing. I don't know. I think maybe if I went to classes and had training, maybe I could passably sing. But I can't do it on my own right now. Hi, Michael Bornstein. If you want to see what I look like, I have a second channel that shows my face. I will link my most recent video for you. Also linked in the description box are my Instagram and all social media, so check that out. Sir Boogeyman asks, how are you doing tonight? As I said, if you were here for my story about my car before, I'm not doing too good, but I feel better now that I'm here. And Too Fast for Coolness asks, do you like Red vs. Blue? That's the Halo series, right? If you're talking about the Halo series, Red vs. Blue, I do. I had enjoyed that. So yeah, I did enjoy that back in the day. Maybe you can be, if I was the next Gwen Stefani, I wish. I need that money. That'd be crazy. Yeah, it's still going on, man. I haven't watched that in years. Kind of fell off of it. We used to sit around and just hang out and watch that. So that was fun. Nightmare File says, hello and congrats on the website. Thank you so much. Canadian Goose says, do you like video games? I do like video games. I am very bad at video games. I cannot play video games. I suck really hard at them. But I like them. I try my best. Sir Boogeyman says, sorry to hear about your car. My sister almost got robbed. That's really scary. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hope she's okay. Michael says, you have great stories. Your prostitute accent was the best. Thank you. You know, I really liked that author that submitted those stories, but I can't get in touch with her again. She said she was going to send me more stuff. I hopefully have an email from her, but we were communicating on Facebook, and her Facebook is no longer a thing, so I don't know. I really liked her. Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat. Al Simmons asks, have you ever seen Black Mirror? I love Black Mirror. That's a good show on Netflix that I watch. I enjoy it very much. Sorry, I need to move if you hear some noise. My laptop is on my lap, and I just need to, like, shift around a bit. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Doom. I've watched people play Doom in the past, but I've never personally played it. When I was a little kid, I guess I wasn't allowed. I don't know. My parents just never let me get a game system until I was in high school, so I missed out a lot. Damien Gack asked, what is my website about? If you want to hear a more detailed description, you can watch this stream back if you want to go back, but I'll tell you really briefly. My website is basically a place for you to submit stories to me, and it's just so that you, if you're an author and you want to submit a story to me, it's so that we just both have there's like a form that you can fill out. It's so we both have a mutual agreement about what is going to happen with your work. And then your work will be on the website. You can also find a lot of other stuff from me on there, just in all one little convenient place. What was your favorite episode? Oh, my favorite episode of Black Mirror, Al, was the one where it was the murder museum. That one was real crazy. And the one where you can, the guy, I guess he got divorced or something, and you can, like, mute people where they can't talk. That was really messed up. I really liked those two episodes. You're welcome, Damien. So if you would like to send a story to me, I would love for you to do it there. Or even just check out the website, see what's going on. Yes, the Black Museum, that was it. Love that episode. That was crazy. Love. Love, love, love. Alright, Blue Phoenix. Enjoy your hot wings. I'm actually very hungry right now. I've been so stressed this week that I haven't really been eating. So I'm probably going to eat in a little bit. I'm just waiting for the boyfriend to get home. So we're going to keep this stream going. until he gets home. So, I don't know when that's going to be, but we're going to keep going until then. Or if my computer craps out on me or something, then that's when we'll stop, but we're just going to keep trying. And guys, Nightmare File says, I've always supported you, keep doing a good job. Thank you so much, dude. And if you guys haven't, if you haven't checked out Nightmare Files, please do so. And Swamp says, please tell our boyfriend I said hi. Don't worry, I will. And you tell our girlfriend that I said hi. Actually, it's funny, I had a little mini conversation with your girlfriend on Facebook. She seems really chill. Cannibal Holocaust, oh god. Boyfriend face reveal. Actually, go on my Instagram. He's on there, guys. I'll just type my Instagram tag. Actually, he's in the video that I've been posting 600 times if you guys want to see him. If you don't feel like watching a whole video. I am your #1 stalker. I am actually the skinwalker outside of your window when you sleep. Swamp. Hey, 0072, what's up? Always good to hear from you as well. Good to see you here. It's been a while since we've talked. How you been? 0072 is an OG, guys. Yeah. That's the tea. That's the tea, Swamp. That is the hot piping tea. I wonder if I could pick up chicks in a tank. Dude, what are you talking about? What beer do you prefer? I actually really don't like beer. I don't prefer most beers. If I had to drink a beer, Blue Moon is pretty good. And Rolling Rock. I haven't had Rolling Rock in years, but I remember it being one of the ones that I liked. And I really like those, like Not Your Father's root beer and Not Your Father's cream soda. I know that's not technically beer, but I enjoy it. And my favorite drink of preference at the moment is the Truly Spiked Seltzers. I really like those. Oh no, Tater, I can never leave dead cats anywhere. That wasn't me. That was somebody else. I didn't kill those cats. And my kitty's sitting right here. How can I possibly? Insane Caveman says, I drink Coronas. That's actually my boyfriend's favorite beer. He drinks Coronas all the time. Nightmare File says, keep doing you. Talk with you later. Keep doing you too, bro, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good night if you're leaving. Yeah, we gotta protect the kitty. Exactly, Too Fast for Coolness 2.0. We gotta protect the kitty. Dark Lord, Jesus the Dark Lord says, I drink whiskey and wine. I'm actually not a huge fan of wine. There's a very select few that I like. Brian Mathis says, I had Korean barbecue for dinner. Have you ever had that? Ironically enough, the only time I've ever had Korean barbecue was in Japan. But yes, I have had it. It was a fun time. That was a crazy night that we had the Korean barbecue. I ordered a glass of sake, and they gave the sake to us in these glasses that looks like a glass you would receive water in. So I was like, oh, this is water. And I proceeded to chug it, no sooner realizing that it was sake and going, oh my gosh, what have I done? Canadian Goose asks, have you seen the new It movie and did you like it? I really did like that movie. And especially because the actor who played It, Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård? Yes? His eyes did that really freaky thing, and then I found out that that was actually him doing that really freaky thing with his eyes, and I hate when people do stuff like that with their eyes, and I hate weird eye things, and I also really, really hate spit. So him alone just existing as It, spitting and eyeballing things, made the movie terrifying. Like, nothing else even needed to happen. I hate all of those things. Yes. Mr. Kitty has flashbacks. Oh no. Al Simmons asks, is your boyfriend into the darker side like you? Yeah, he loves horror stuff, all that kind of stuff. He plays in a metal band and does like metal music, so he's into like the dark music and all that stuff. Creepy Ghost Stories had a fun time with Rolling Rocket scenes. You sound like Amaretto Soray. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know if we have any Korean barbecue places by me, Brian, but I'm gonna have to look because it's been a while. It's fun. You get to like cook all the stuff and like it's real hands-on. Love it. Damien says, gotta go. Thank you for answering my question. Stay badass. You stay badass too, and have a good night. Give Mr. Kitty it. Who's Mr. Kitty? My kitty's name is Bimo. Hi Jack, how you doing? Hugs back. Link to band. So actually that's fun. His band currently is broken up. And there's a lot of like bad blood with that. So I'm not going to link you to it because I don't want to get anybody, I don't want any tea spilt on me. But he was in a metal band. He's not currently in a metal band. But Al, when he's back in a band and back doing all of that, I will definitely link that for you. Oh, I thought it was a person. Gordon, oh my gosh. Amaretto sour. I love amaretto sours. I do. You've got me right. Yes. I think I missed something. Hold on. Jack says, doing good, and you. If you go back in the stream, I'm not doing so great. If you want to rewatch it and hear a whole story about what happened there. But I'm doing better now that I'm here, so that's all I can ask for. Swamp says tea spilled on me. Oh no. Was it hot? Was it piping hot tea? Jesus the Dark Lord asks, is Bimo fat? Yeah, he's so fat. He's a fat baby. He's sleeping at the end of the bed, being a good boy. Mike said, I was trying to find for the longest time, but have you ever tried Angry Orchard? Yeah, I have. I'm not a huge fan of ciders. They're a bit too sugary for me. I've developed this new problem where I can't drink really sugary alcohol anymore. My body's like, no, you can't have sugar, bleh, and I just throw up everywhere. And I won't even be, like, I will have, like, just a few drinks. I won't even be that drunk, and my body will just be like, no, we reject this. We reject all the sugar. Bleh. I guess it's because I mostly only drink water, so. Yeah, Jack, it's kind of a long story. Basically, I walked outside today during the day and found out that somebody had vandalized my car. They, like, kicked it in and put like 2 dents in it, and so yeah, that's basically what happened there. If you want to hear me talk more in detail about it, I am going to save this stream so you can go back and listen to it once it's over. But yeah. Are you going to show your face on the video soon? Man, I am, because Jack, I'll tell you, I have a second channel where you can see my face. And again, I'm going to link this. Oh, no, that's not the video. Oh my gosh, that's not the video. You can watch that video too. But that is not the video for my second channel. Give me a second. I have a second channel. And you can watch a video of my face there. Give me a second. I didn't mean to. That's a video from Nightmare Expo that I just accidentally linked. So, if you want to, I'm featured in that if you want to watch that too. So, go right on ahead. Oh, let me just get that video back. So yeah, Jack, I have a second channel where you can see on the video.
I've always been terrified at even the notion of somebody breaking into my house and potentially threatening my family. It has actually become my biggest fear. I received the word that my house
caffeine
was going to be targeted for
90% of my diet.
Of this
actually, fun fact, Gordon,
night.
I can't.
And I know what I
have caffeine
do, what
either.
I must do.
It makes me shake way too much.
I have to protect the people I love.
Phantom says, I didn't know you were Nightmare Expo. I'm not. I'm just featured in that video. We were talking about it earlier, and it was still on my my clipboard for copy and paste.
That were being used.
I was copy and pasting the other video I just linked before so many times that I just thought that was it.
Suddenly,
yeah.
The lamp on the opposite side of the room flicks on.
So you want to see my face?
The moment
second
is
channel.
coming.
That's where
I know
it's
it.
at.
I spring out into the open, and sure enough, a
Jack
man
says, is
looks
that your
at me
first
from not
YouTube
10
channel?
feet
Yes,
away.
that's how I started doing
He
YouTube.
almost looked guilty.
I actually originally had
as
some
if I had been
narrations on that
caught doing
channel, and then I
something bad.
decided that just didn't fit.
He was carrying a large
so
sack
I made
in
this
his
channel
hand
separately,
and a bulging notice.
and this channel
with a maniac cry of fear,
took off
I
way better
rushed
than
to
that
this
one
man.
did.
No,
So
this threat.
now, is there a video playing?
He
I'm sorry.
shouts in his
I'm sorry.
terror,
No, there's not a video playing.
saying something that is
There's no video playing.
incoherent through his large white
Do you
beard.
hear?
The blade of the scissors.
I'm just gonna close that. Sorry about that. My computer is being haunted. A Southern cannibal video. I didn't even... that's creepy. Cannibals trying to get up in here. I completely closed the page, so hopefully nothing is playing now. But I didn't even click Southern Cannibal at all, so I don't know how that happened. Can't see your second channel. Alright, hold on. Here, I'll just link you to the whole channel itself, because I can type in that link without making anything weird playing in the background. Sorry about that, guys. We're just gonna link the whole second channel for all of you. It's also in the description box if you want. Oh gosh, why can't I type? Somebody help. There you go. Hopefully that works for you. Jesus the Dork Lord says, do you smoke weed? I do not smoke anything. I just enjoy the occasional alcoholic drink. I don't know, it might have been Nightmare Expo, because I was just over there. And then I, like, flipped through a bunch of videos really quick, like, flipped through a bunch of pages, like, going back and back and back. And it must have played something. My bad, guys. So sorry. Hopefully it wasn't too disruptive. I'm so sorry. But we still have our ambient cricket friends playing. Exactly, Phantom. Phantom says she doesn't smoke weed. She is weed. Literally. Yeah, I don't smoke with the weed. I'm really interested in the benefits of, like, what it can do for people, too, and, like, CBD oil. I just personally don't like to, like, smoke things. It's just not, it just doesn't feel good to me. It's not my thing, but, you know. And I can't even say I'd do it edible, because I had a really bad experience having a, you know, experimenting with, you know, marijuana snack. So, we don't do any of that. We just don't mess with any of that stuff. 0072 says, you were absolutely adorable. What a great personality you have. Thank you so much. Which video is your face video? All of them. My second channel is entirely my face. All of it. Any video. You can click on the most recent one. All of them. All the videos, Jack. My second channel is entirely my face. All the videos of me, you can see my boyfriend, you can see what we get up to. My second channel really is about... So, I started my second channel because I see a lot of these YouTubers doing, like, oh, I bought this car, I bought this house, look at all this stuff, you know, like, look at all this stuff. It's like, okay, but they don't ever explain how they got it. Like, obviously they just have a lot of money if they're a bigger YouTuber, but I like to focus on saving money, finding deals on shopping, and if I find a deal while I'm shopping, I make a video about it and say, hey, this is a good deal. Go buy some stuff from there. and save yourself some money if you're looking for something like that. A couple videos I have coming up, which is more... Can you... Sorry, alvesimi? The substance? What? Anyway, so my second channel... I just didn't know what you wrote, Al. I'm so sorry. So yeah, my second channel is just basically focused on being like completely real and like honest and trying to like kind of give information that I wish I had. You know, a couple videos we have coming up whenever I get the chance to sit down and film. So first I'm going to finish my whole Texas vlog series that we have going on. And then I'm going to, so I got eyelash extensions, and I know this is more for girls, and I know a lot of dudes are here, and I'm really sorry. But I got eyelash extensions. I'm going to talk about if that's cost effective, how I like them, do a full review on it, and talk pricing and everything about that. Just be completely real. And then I have blonde hair. My hair is blonde. Sorry, Jack said brown hair, blue eyes. No, my hair is blonde. It might look darker sometimes, but it's definitely blonde. Swamp is so ready for the eyelash reviews. He's gonna go out and get him a nice set. Then I'm gonna talk about my new car, some money saving tips on how I afforded to buy a completely new car, and how you can do that too. Just some tips on how to do that, and how to kind of deal with the car salespeople. That's a video that's coming up. I'm going to do a video about relationships. I know that doesn't really have to do with deals, but kind of just some stuff I've noticed about recent relationships. So we got the eyelash, we got the cars, and we got that. And there was another one. I have it written down in my notebook, which is actually next to me. Hold on. Wow, convenient. Look at me. I'm doing well. Let me see what I have written in this notebook here for you guys. Oh, okay, yeah. So, and then I have one on how to save money while you're on vacation. That is, that's another one. Because I noticed a few things that I was doing in Texas, and that was, like, not really cost effective. Like, of course I saved up X amount of money for vacation, so it's not like I didn't have the money, but I was like, oh, I could have come home with more money if I just didn't do these specific things. And, so I have a bunch of stuff written down about that if you're interested in traveling and trying to save money while you're doing so. That's kind of the stuff that channel focuses on. Yeah. And yeah, making money does equal hard work. You really got to work for it. I'm really trying to, you know, skate by in life, and it's not working out for me, so. How do you save money exponentially? So there's a few things that I do. Al, that just little things where you won't really notice that you're saving money. And I actually do have a video on it. I don't want to like have other stuff start playing in the background, so I'm not gonna like really look for that video. You could go on my second channel, and it's like kind of an earlier video. So there's certain things that you could do where it's like at the end of the day, if you have change in your pocket, like leftover, just like quarters, dimes, whatever, you can put them like in a big jar or something, and just like every day just toss the change in there. You don't, you know, put it in the jar, and eventually, you know, you'll have a decent chunk of change. I know that I save money in a jar, and I get anywhere. It takes a while. I'm not going to say it's going to be overnight, but sometimes I break out with like $400, and that's an extra $400 that I got for really doing nothing, you know? And then I also do this thing where I save dollar bills, just like put them away. I don't know if I'm going to explain this very well. So let's say you have 5 singles, like $5 in singles. I would keep that because I just think like 5 is a nice, good, even number. But if I had like 2 singles, 3 singles, I just throw them, you know, in a little box. save them. And, you know, eventually you're going to have a lot of dollars. And then there's money there that you really probably didn't hurt you too badly. And you kind of don't notice you're doing it. Too Fast for Coolness says, is it possible to save upwards of 20K in high school? If you're working and you have a job, I think maybe not in the 4 years, but I think you can get close if you try really hard. I know when I was in high school, when I was in college, I was working a really, really crappy job, to be honest. And I was making like $250 every 2 weeks. Not the best job. And I saved up money in that time to pay for my trip to Japan in cash. And my trip to Japan cost about $4,000. And I was making basically nothing. And I paid for that trip in cash in not a very long amount of time. So it is possible. So you just gotta, you know, focus. You gotta focus on, you know, where you want your money to go. And, you know, just kind of make sacrifices if you need to. Jack says, I found it and I need to see them all. I appreciate if you're going to check out my second channel and watch any videos. It really means a lot. The hooker box. Swamp, what are you talking about? Tater says, wait, I zoned out. Did you say you saved $400 and change from eyelashes? No. Eyelashes is a separate thing. But I did save $400 and change. Yeah. Every time I have spare change, like at the end of the day, if I spent money and I have change in my wallet, I just toss it in this giant jar I have at my house. And eventually there's a lot of it, and I take it to a bank, and they have money. Al says, tell us more about Japan, please. Japan was wonderful. I went to Japan, like, so long ago now. You have $400 bills in a box. What am I supposed to say? I actually don't have $400 in dollar bills in a box. I don't have that much. I'm not that much of a hooker, man. Not that much. Just a little bit. Sometimes on the weekends. You know? We gotta pay the bills up here, man. New York is expensive. I'm just kidding. I'm not a hooker at all. I don't do that. Not at all. Just playing around. But yeah. Real quick, Jesus Dark Lord, I do not play Skyrim. My boyfriend actually got lost once playing Skyrim. Literally. I forgot what I was talking about again. I'm real bad at this. Good night, Jesus the Dark Lord. See you soon. Thanks for joining. 002 says, I like your ideas for upcoming videos. Thank you so much. Japan. I was talking about Japan. Right. So, Japan was amazing. I went, I want to say like 6 or 8 years ago. I know that I should know if it's one or the other, but I don't. Phantom, honestly, I would love to go to New Zealand with you. Like, if you're going to New Zealand, because I have nobody to travel with. So, dude, let's go. Let's go to New Zealand. Yeah, Japan was wonderful. I would highly recommend it. The trip that I took, it was a 9-day trip with a tour group, which you guys can do. It's called, I think, EF Ultimate Break. I would highly recommend them if you're going to a country where you don't speak the language. I had a very great experience going with them. I made a bunch of new friends. And when I went to Japan, we went to Osaka, Kyoto, Hakone, and Tokyo over a course of 9 days. And when you swear that this is not sponsored, but when you book a trip through this place that I used, I'll actually get the link for you guys if you're interested, because I highly recommend it. I had a great experience with them, and I can't say enough good things. And the pricing, I know that like it still sounds like it's a lot, but you're really not going to do much better than that. And you get all your hotels and everything are included, and you get a couple of free meals. You get breakfast every day, and I can't say enough good things. And all of your attractions and stuff that you're gonna do are all included in the price of your trip. So if you guys are interested, I'm just totally promoting the absolute crap out of this thing. Oh no, well, let me send it too long. Hold on. Hopefully that works for you guys. Anyway, I can't say enough good things about that. And I had a great time. The tour guide was really awesome. Japan is beautiful. Honestly, if you can go, I would highly recommend you go. Jack says, Japan has a lot of earthquakes. Yeah, it does. I'm very fortunate that I did not experience one while I was there. But no, Japan was beautiful. It's very, very clean. The food is amazing. Fun fact, I did not have one piece of sushi while I was in Japan. Don't ask me how that happened, okay? It's just, we literally didn't come across an opportunity to have sushi. I don't understand. Really, I don't know. There was one place where we were going to have sushi, but by the time we got all settled, like we had just got to Kyoto and we got all settled and everything, and by the time we were all ready to go out, the place that we were going to eat at was closed. And also we had a few included dinners that were like traditional Japanese family style dinners that were very good. And Japan's an amazing country, honestly, guys. Like, I would highly recommend going. And yes, Jack, Japan has a lot of historical things. We went to a lot of temples, saw a lot of the like ancient culture and stuff like that. So definitely check it out. And they don't only do Japan; they do a bunch of other places on this website. If you guys are interested in traveling for it's pretty cost effective, honestly. Oh, whale steaks. I've had shark steaks before, Tater, not whale. Actually, Phantom, the hotel rooms were great. All the places we stayed at, we had really lovely hotel rooms. So I can't say enough good things about that. So the boyfriend is back, guys, which means it's time to end the stream. I'm very sorry. You could say hello.
Hi.
Ew. Yeah, it's about getting bed o'clock over here too fast. Yeah, shark steaks are really good, Brian. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. So thank you guys for coming out and keeping me company in my time of sadness. And honestly, you all, I appreciate you all so much. And you made me feel so much better. So thank you all for coming to this stream and just being you and being here. I really appreciate it. And of course, please, please, please submit stories to my new website. I would really love if you would do so. It would mean a lot to me. I can't wait to hear from you guys. And someone requests that you say winter is coming from Game of Thrones.
I haven't seen it.
He hasn't watched Game of Thrones, so he refuses to say it. Pick something else for him to say. But yeah, no, guys, thank you so much. And hopefully I get to do this again soon. I know I don't have a lot of opportunities to stream, but hopefully I'll be back on here really soon with you guys. And again, I cannot thank you enough for all that you've given me and for being here and all the good stuff. So yes, website linked in description, social media linked in description. Please send me stories. We need Halloween stories. Oh, Miss Monster, I'm so sad that you missed it. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry. I'm so sad that you missed it because I'm gonna go now. Oh, guys, Miss Monster is awesome. Definitely check out her and some of her stuff because she's great. She's a great friend and can't say enough good things about her. And I appreciate that you're here even if it is right at the end. Real quick, Phantom. Yeah, I think some places are small. Things tend to be smaller overseas for some reason, but I didn't notice a huge difference. But yes, guys, thank you. Website, everything linked below. Merch. Merch is available. If you buy my merch, take a picture of it. Send it to me. I will put you in my Instagram story. I'll put you on Twitter. Like, I'll put you at the end of a video. If you send me a picture of you with my merch, I'd really love that. If you guys have bought merch, send me those pictures. I can't wait. I could post it on my website too, maybe, so hopefully. So yeah, merch is linked below. If you want to further support my channel in any way, My PayPal is also linked below. And yes, Miss Monster, thanks for stopping by. I really miss you. Let's do something together soon, if possible. And that's about it, guys. I'll see you guys very soon. And thank you all for all that you do for me. And sorry, Dootbot. Did I say that right? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.